Bonjour and welcome to Paris Créa, where I love uncovering the hidden gems and stories behind the city's art, culture and fashion. As promised, today I'm taking you to visit the Paul Poiret Fashion is a Feast exhibition at le Musée des Arts Décoratifs, which is the Museum of Home Decor History. Whether you're visiting Paris for the first time or you're planning a return trip, the visit of the Musée des Arts Décoratifs, the MAD as we call it, is a very good idea, especially if you are a fashion lover or a history fan. It's a massive museum tucked into the massive Louvre building, so it sits just next to the Louvre Museum. By the way, the Louvre Museum reopened after the crown jewel robbery, which honestly stunned everyone here in Paris. So how something like that even happened if you have in mind that the Louvre building is just a few steps away from the police headquarters? That being said, let's dive in this exhibition. It was a really fun exhibition as it revealed the whole Poiret creativity, not just in fashion but in any area of his life. Once you catch the creativity bug, it slips into every area of your life. I truly believe that creativity makes you happy. So, of course, a bit of context first, and Paul Poiret was born in 1879 and passed away in 1944. Yet his influence on fashion and culture still echoes today. Even though there is not a Poiret brand anymore, his vision continues to inspire designers still today, despite the fact that his name is not very famous. The title of the exhibition, Paul Poiret, La mode est une fête, plays on words with the Paris est une fête from Hemingway book. In this exhibition we'll see the whole Poiret world, and from the Belle Époque through the Roaring Twenties, and we'll go through Art Deco, but also perfume, parties and gastronomy. As early as 1906, Paul Poiret initiated a societal shift by removing the corset from the outfits. Poiret is often called the liberator of the female body because he introduced fluid silhouettes, bold colors and high waist. Most people think that Coco Chanel freed the woman from the corset, but it's not exactly true as Paul Poiret had already done it before. She made fashion even more practical, and by using jersey fabrics and borrowing shapes from the men collections, she created a look that was simple, elegant and practical. She connected fashion to real life, to women traveling, working, living without constraints. It's said that Poiret freed women from the corset and that Chanel made sure they never went back to it. However, as I was working at Christian Lacroix in fashion, he reintroduced the corset in a creative way and it had a huge success. What I love about Poiret is that he is a cross-discipline genius. Not only did he design dresses, he did design a lifestyle. He engaged with decorative arts, perfume, interior design, parties, gastronomy, and creative and aesthetic for his brand. Like Alexandre Dumas that we saw in a previous video in his castle, he also wrote a cookbook. And Poiret declared about himself, "I'm not a fashion designer, I'm an artist." He was also an art collector and had works from Dufy, Van Dongen, Derain. Also, he liked to paint. Poiret had a huge imagination and he was famous for his big, incredible parties. When we look at fashion history, it's fair to say that Poiret took up where worse left off. But in a revolutionary way. And if you want to know more about the Worth story, we had a great exhibition at Le Petit Palais, so I made a video about the Worth exhibition. Worth was a British designer in the mid-19th century who made his way to Paris and created the fashion as we know it today. So Worth is called the father of haute couture. He built the whole system of haute couture that we use today with seasonal collections, with runaway style presentations, and the idea that the designer's name could define luxury. What Poiret brought is about showmanship and storytelling. He turned fashion into an experience. So we could say Worth invented the haute couture system and Poiret gave it a soul. That's why Poiret embraced illustration, visual style, graphics, and control his image and message long before social media existed. His collaborations with artists aim to stage the image of fashion. For instance, he asked Raoul Dufy to design decorative patterns for his fabrics. At the end of the exhibition, you also find evidence that Poiret inspired many fashion designers afterwards. Et voilà, that's all for the Poiret exhibition at le Musée des Arts Décoratifs. Stay tuned as you might be interested by an upcoming video about the 100-year anniversary of Art Décoratifs. And of course, I would be thrilled if you would leave this video a blue thumb up if you liked it. Until next time, à bientôt, merci!
Yes, 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 yes. Yes! Yes, baby! Well, yes. Yes! Give me a hug!